and Secret Service took over. So we had no control over security. And the pinch point came on Sunday morning. We told all of our staff, Andy on his CERT podcast, he was complaining that he couldn't bring his tennis bag and lockers were empty. You couldn't bring your bags in because it would have slowed down getting in. And we started promoting to ticket buyers, come early. We opened the gate at 10:30. The match was at 2. So lots of notice. We repeatedly did emails and apps and local radio, come early, come early. One of the challenges of that is that so many of our tickets are resold. All those emails went to the person who bought the ticket, who didn't, so their message who had the tickets didn't get it. And at the end of the, and we put an exhibition match on at 12, thinking come early and we'll have some entertainment for you. They didn't come early. So at the end of the day, it took Secret Service, not USDA, 3 times as long to scan people into the building than our people on Friday for the men's semi. 3 times as long. And we couldn't do anything about it. So we delayed the match, which is not an easy thing to do. Went to the athletes at 1 as I looked at them in their gyms and they were getting into those final preps. They were cool. And then at about 2:20, my mixed doubles partner, Danny Zausner, walked into my office and just looked at me. And I went, no, you can't. ESPN had moved their block on ABC. It was, you know, we still had 7,000 people outside. So we had to go. The match started at about 2:50, and it took us about the first set. After the first set, we finally got everybody into the building.
I will say that the takeaway now is Carlos Alcaraz is amazing and won the U.S. Open. Like the prevailing image was not long lines.
No, it was. But look, I think the low for me was just looking outside at after the first set and seeing how many people were still outside. This could have been their one and only time coming. Such a moment. But we have great fans. We had about 80 people that have written into us. Obviously, we're working with them. And it was that about it. I was so grateful that the boys went 4 sets.
Yeah, exactly.
2 hours and 42. At one point, I thought, no, not a 3-setter. And then I'd like to address something else that was an issue. My comms people called John and said, well, don't talk about this. And I see Terry over here, so maybe not want to put this in SBJ. Because I want to be, you know, this is here to learn, right? So things that happen. So we did not censor. I want to be very, very clear. We did not censor the media to not include President Trump in the broadcast. Did not happen. And President Trump was on camera multiple times in the ESPN broadcast on the Jumbotron. But what did happen is a key learning. That episode where we had the bare feet, us glued to the floor, when that episode happened, ESPN covered it for 45 minutes. It was nonsensical. Like, take it off. Like, that's not what we want the world to be seeing, as NYPD and the fire department are trying to glue this environmentalist feet off, unglue them off the floor. So we did create a policy that in the event that there is a distraction on the court, that we don't want the media to focus on. If the PID device had gone on, somebody jumping onto the court, that we don't want to cover. And so there was miscommunication about a policy that we had that turned into we were censoring. That was not factual.
Tennis has no clock.